hello. We are live from USA and it's 9:32 p.m. USA Eastern Time. I put it around this time to accommodate all my people because this is international. I want to make sure some of you are awake or just very early in the morning. It was intentional, okay? Welcome. If you are watching me later, which is most likely going to be later, because I'm recording this at a very weird hour, intentionally. But it doesn't matter. If you watch it later, first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Sherifa Nakalema. I'm a business owner here in Virginia, USA, and I'm very passionate about anything taking someone's life to the next level. Mine, yours, anyone, doesn't matter. Doing something that takes us to the next level. It doesn't matter which level you are today, as long as you're moving forward. But that's where happiness comes from. Happiness comes from getting better. I started these, I'm going to call them series. If you respond to them, they'll become series that we may change the time. The reason I put them around this time is because I thought about all the people in different countries. What time could they come if they wanted? And I thought this is the time. 9 p.m. Some people in US, like I'm on the East Coast, it's 9 p.m. And then the Pacific is 6 p.m. People that have Malaysia is 10 a.m. People in Uganda, 5:30 a.m. In UAE, I have UAE, Saudi Arabia will be 5:30, and then in UAE that will be, those are the countries where most people come that watch me. UAE to be like 6:30 a.m. So I said, it's fair, let's do it. The topic is personal development. Normally, when I'm on this channel, I talk about business, affiliate marketing, how to make money. But then there's something that's underlying down there. If you want success, I've been watching, I like reading books, I like reading biographies, autobiographies, people tell their stories. Anyone who made a breakthrough, whatever they were doing, to become successful, they figured out something to do with personal development, the habits, the way they behave, okay? And I'm learning these, specifically the points I'm going to mention here. Is a lady called Coach Natalie Ledwell. I talk about her a lot in some of my videos. She started the Mind Movies program. They understand how the brain works, how the body works, how everything connects to get you to what you want. And the late Bob Proctor, in fact, some projects they were working together. You know, Bob Proctor died. His passion was teaching us these things to know that we can actually create what we want. So, I bought one of her courses, and actually I'm an affiliate for that course. And I tend to share, but normally I share the free stuff. Some of you have done the free quiz, some of you downloaded the free book. So, if you want to learn in detail, in fact, I put a link on the description of this live. You can go get into, she has a free webinar and all that. And also the free quiz is in the description. The free quiz is for you to find out what is blocking your success. In fact, that's what she calls it. What is blocking your success? You find that you have some things that are going on. Maybe you feel like you are not good enough, or you tend to be wanting everything to be perfect. There is always something. So this topic, I feel like it needs to be incorporated in schools. You know, there's two topics, we call them topics, that are so important to a person's life. It's like the way, if you went through school and they never told you anything about mathematics, like mathematics, or reading, or writing, they call them core subjects. You know, there are some things that are core to adults, but I think they ignore them in school. Those two topics, that's my opinion. Money, the way to make money, to manage money, to save money, all the money stuff, and then these topics that I'm talking about right now, personal development. Personal development. Do you know you could be whatever? You were a doctor, you're those high skill things that people do, but they still have things in there they haven't figured out. And this is to do with the subconscious mind. I'm not an expert. I just read and follow and watch people, what they say. They say growing up, depending on where you grew up. You know, we are all born babies, right? So if you are all born babies, we don't know anything. How come we turn out different? How come we turn out different? I'm telling you, I promote businesses. That's what I do. Affiliate marketing, that's what you do, right? And some countries are blocked off, like they don't exist. Especially the continent of Africa. They just think about South Africa. It's like there is only South Africa in Africa. A whole continent is blocked off. When they are doing their program, they don't even think someone from over there is going to buy something. It's like blocked off. They think, those people don't have money. They don't even program them for their address to be in the system. Do you know why that? Because Africa was left out. These things, I don't think they are taught over there. Some people who are lucky to get into the higher program, maybe. We hear people going to seminars and all that, they get a chance to learn these kind of things. People in management, but in school, no. It's about what happens if you are all babies, a baby born in America and a baby born in Africa, they're all babies. How come one knows stuff and another doesn't? Okay, it all starts, although they all have issues, there are those over there that know something and the ones over here don't, but in general, the environment, where you place the baby matters. Where that baby stays from the young age up to age 6, 7, 8, they say, because that's when their subconscious mind is developed. And the subconscious mind is like the driving, you know, like when someone is driving the car, the driver, the subconscious mind is driving everything we do. You just don't know it. We just don't know it. So for us, we use we figure out things and say this is going to be like this, like this, like this. But actually inside there is a factor there that's driving everything that you are not even aware of. Let me ask you something. By the way, today I'm just talking. I'm just seeing if anyone's going to be interested in this topic. If you are interested in these topics, I'll come back in a more formal way and introduce points and we discuss things, okay? Today I'm just saying that there is something we don't know. There are things we don't know. The only people who can do this, who can discover, it's like therapy. You know, when they say you need therapy, you think someone is sick or someone is whatever, they're like, when you hear therapy, you will be scared. But actually for some people who have money, therapy is an ongoing thing. They are like marriage counseling, marital counseling. People who are married, they have somewhere to talk to someone to help them with their issues. It's like a normal thing because they can afford it. So these kind of topics, they are normal for those people. I call them successful people, meaning they have the money. The money, you may have the money, you may not be still successful. Success is like an all-round thing. But let's assume money means you're successful. Those people, they can afford so much that we can't. So this topic of subconscious mind and where you grew up matters. Let me give you an example. If you grew up in a place where, if they talk about money, do you know some people still believe? I asked a question the other day somewhere in one of my, I think, TikTok videos. Was it TikTok? No, it was a YouTube show. If you believe that people who have money they do dirty things, they do illegal things, like you're there, you believe that for you to have a lot of money, you must have done something wrong. And someone truly believes it. So if you truly believe that, then how are you going to make money? You can't, because you believe it's like a bad thing to have it. That came somewhere. Maybe you heard your parents say it. Maybe you heard someone say it. Where do you get that belief? Where? So we have these beliefs that are limiting us. Mine, I tell it all the time. I have a limit. I don't know how to dream big, and I have a fear of success. Okay? So yours could be something else. Let me show you. Because of what happens with the subconscious mind, it affects it up to where we are now. So I have an example. I have a few questions. How are you going to know that you also have some limiting beliefs, they call them? Like if someone said you are stupid, for example, if a teacher said, you are stupid, you never do mathematics or whatever, do you know you tend to believe it? You believe it. And if it's the Dr. Phil, topic. Dr. Phil, I learned a lot from him about this topic of growing up and how the subconscious mind affects us. He said there's important people in your life, like your mom, like your dad, like your teacher, like who are so important in your life that if they said something, you believed it, and you believe it up to now. But some of those things, they were not correct. Like if someone said you are stupid, and that person who's calling you stupid is your dad or your mom, you're going to believe it. It's going to be hard to remove that from you. So, let me show you how these limiting beliefs are affecting you right now. So, you have a big goal. You're not like me, you dream the big one, right? You have the big one for 2023. I have to do this thing. I don't know what it is. Let's assume it's a money goal. You say, you want to multiply it, whatever. It's bigger than what it was last year, right? Let me show you how the things that come to you. You say, I want to do that, right? You put even the amount there. And then this is what happens. You start saying, but I don't know how. I don't know how to do that. Now, once you start speaking like that or talking to yourself like that, you're not going to do it, most likely. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do it. I don't have the necessary education. I don't have the time. I don't have the energy. You know, when I'm on TikTok, that's where I say this. You don't have the energy. And the person from USA will really be right to say they don't have the energy, because we don't have like someone helping you at home. You go to work, you come home, pick up children from school, you cook, you clean, you do everything, and then you go to work. Yes, you don't have the energy. Let's assume I was inviting you, come, start a YouTube channel, come learn affiliate marketing. These are the answers you'll be, because it leads to more money, right? You'll be saying, I don't have the energy. And you could be right. Then I'm not worthy of that. Remember when we talked about someone who thinks that money is for those kind of people? It's like you put yourself out of that game. You are like, over here. It's for those other people. Then maybe you're saying, I don't deserve it. Maybe you feel like you're not good enough because of those things they did to you when you're young, the things they say to you. You feel you are not worthy of anything. You'll never amount to anything. You are so stupid. If someone said those kind of things to you, you believe you don't deserve anything good. Okay, I cannot do this on my own. That one is understandable because you have to learn, but you learn. And I never follow through on any goal, so you already believed it. And that still comes from a long time ago, from childhood. What was it? What is it? Why would you say, I'll never follow through with anything. I don't ever finish anything. Why would you say that to yourself? It happened at some point when you were young. You didn't finish things, and then maybe someone leveled it to you. Now you believe you don't finish things. That's how you are. And then, I'll never really change. I'm like that. I'll never change. You believe that. I'm too old. I'm too young. All these things, they are limiting beliefs, and they all come from somewhere. You don't believe in yourself. You are, what do you say? You don't feel worthy. You feel like you're not confident enough. I meet those a lot. When I bring the topic of starting YouTube channels or coming social media, that's when you see all the fear coming. Oh, the fear, including me. I recorded a whole video about it. The fear of being seen. What are they going to say? Whatever. All those are limiting beliefs. Now, this topic of personal development deals with those issues. How do you get rid of those issues? There is, again, for those of you who are just joining later, Welcome, welcome. You are interested? Yeah, if you are interested, yeah. Welcome, welcome. I didn't even say, now I'm looking at the chat. Welcome, Kalema Chiwewa, Robert, Rocky Cookie too. Welcome. This I'm recording, other people find it. But if it doesn't pique interest, I'll do it. I want to do it every day, every night. Even night, my night. It will be every morning, your morning. Like Rocky Cookie is going to be, it's like 6 p.m. Yeah, I intend to do this. I'll record them. They'll be here. The people will see them later. I'm going to make it a little bit more formal when I come again. But today I wanted to show you that these things are really important. I discovered them later. You know, when we are growing up, you think doing good grades, becoming whatever profession you want to become, a doctor, a lawyer, is the most important thing. Do you know there are people with PhDs and they're still struggling? There are people with, they're lawyers, they are whatever, struggling because of these things that I'm mentioning right now. Okay. If you're interested in that, like I said, there is a quiz. You can go take it. But the thing, remember I said today I want to be broad. I want to talk about the way I named it. I said, where's my thumbnail? I don't even see it. I gave it a name. I said, you don't want money. What do you really want? What do you truly want? You don't want money. I was saying, you don't want money. Oh, I don't have my dollars. I keep some dollars here. They are far away over there. You don't want the paper. Because if it was about the paper, if I packed so many suitcases of paper, I mean paper money, and I brought, you know, I'm worried about the word money. You know, they blocked my TikTok account because of the word money. So now I was about to stop myself. No, I'm on YouTube. YouTube doesn't mind. I can say money. If I packed so many suitcases of money, paper, packed, and I drop them off, I call FedEx, take those. They come and drop them. You put them in your closet. Will you be very happy? No. That's what I say. Oh, maybe you'll be very happy. Let me show you that you'll not be very happy. Because it's just paper. So you don't want money. What you want is what you do with the money. It's the experience that the money brings you. So that's why in the personal development topic they say, don't chase money, you chase the experience. What you want to feel like, those feelings that you want when you have the money. So when I'm doing marketing over here with business and stuff, they said don't focus on the money. Focus on, I'm about to get to something else, value. Value. Why do you think people who go to school are paid more than the people who don't? It's because they added value. They know how to read. They know how to write. Those engineers, they know the bigger things. They know the numbers. The doctor, I think the brain surgeon is paid more than another doctor. You see what I mean? Value, value, value. You know where I learned that? Some of you who know Vic Strazias, that's where he emphasized the word value. You have to provide value. The more value you provide, the papers will follow you. And if we figure that out, we'll all be, I think, rich people. Because we think that the man is going to find us sleeping in bed or something. You have to create value. Now, there is value like that, like the going to school, right? But there is something else also. This is called solving a problem. Solving a problem. You know who solved the problem? In fact, they are the billionaires. They are called entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs solve problems. We just had COVID. I think YouTube doesn't like COVID, I think, the word. In videos, in titles, they don't like it either. So they have their word they don't like to use. I use it not much. When COVID started, the entrepreneurs, their brains start thinking, okay, now, people are locked up, okay, Zoom, did you see Zoom? What happened to Zoom? They said, okay, now all people at home, we better expand this because everyone is going to want Zoom. Their brains start working. They expand it, they make more demand, to accommodate the more demand. Those are entrepreneurs. They are providing value, but they're solving a problem. If you learn to solve a problem, you're going to be rich very quickly. You'll think about the community where you are. When people are complaining, they're complaining about something, you think about how to solve that problem. What are they complaining about? Start listening. That's why you see they do market research, they do surveys, because they're trying to find out what are people thinking. What are they complaining about? You solve a problem, and you know, it's a good thing. I don't want to touch books right now, but that would be Rich Dad saying, Robert Kiyosaki. He says, the rich people, all they do, they use OPM and OPT, or other people's money and other people's time. So you figure out, I'm going to solve that like this, I'll hire someone to do that, and then I'll go to the bank, they'll give me money. They become millionaires like that. It doesn't have to be their own money. It's other people's money and other people's time. And do you know that the person who owns the company, they don't even know how to manage? They just hire someone who knows to manage the people. Do you see that? It's just we don't think like that. We don't think like that. If you thought like that you know what? Either you're going to become a person of value, you train yourself in something, especially now with the internet, you just master something. Don't go here. Get to one thing, master it. When I come to YouTube, I didn't know a thing about YouTube. I started learning YouTube, how you set it up. This stuff, I set it up myself. You think I have no one helped me to set it up. I had to learn to set up a live. I tested. I said, let me see, how is it done? You keep learning, value. Soon, you're going to be doing things at another level. That's how you make more money. But remember, the topic of money, I said, it's not really paper you need. You want the experience that you get with the money. That one, I'll make it another topic, like a real topic. We come and see how we set our goals very, very clearly so we can get to the experience. Because the experience, we're going to define it. I don't want to make this a very long video. We're going to define the experience, and then we're going to set our goals, and you write it together. So you write a goal and have the experience in it, so to be able to achieve it. It's called the intention included in the goal. That will be another day. Today is just a broad thing. I'm trying to show you that, you know what? We need to do more with our time. If I went to the topic of time management, they say it's not even called time management. They have a new name for it. We are not focused enough. Okay? Now, I talked about the value and the solving of a problem. If you are the person who goes to school and wants school, master something. Master it so that they wait for you. They say, we are waiting for so and so. They're the ones. If you come here on the YouTube channel, focus on something, be the master of that, and then everyone is coming for you to explain whatever, that thing that you mastered. That means you need to focus and learn more and more and become an expert so you provide value. Then, if you want to go the route of business, entrepreneurship, solve a problem, and you'll be fine. The banks will give you the money. You know Shark Tank? If you know Shark Tank, you come and explain what you're solving, they'll invest the money. So it can't be the reason I don't have money. It's because you haven't figured out. There's no problem you're solving. Okay. The thing about being clear of what we want. They say the reason, but I'm not talking to you like an expert. I'm not. I just learned these things. I enroll in programs, I learn, then I come here and share. The reason we are not getting what we want, all those goals, is because we are not clear enough. Someone gave an example, I was listening, that if you went to McDonald's, or you went to, McDonald's, maybe all of you know McDonald's, and you went and they said, okay, what do you want? You say, I want a burger. And you just said, I want a burger. Would they give you a burger? No. You have to define, you have to say, put this and put that and put that. You have to describe the options and tell them. So that in fact now it gets into the topic of the law of attraction. They say if you want to attract what you want, you need to be very, very clear. Very, very clear. So if it's a car, you want a car, then you have to define it. You define the type of car, But some of them say maybe you don't have to name the color, but you need to define it very clearly. And then they bring in the visualization. You have to master how to visualize. You think about a person who's about to build a house. I'm not talking about the American way. Although in America, you can own the house, they build it for you. But they come with the models, and then you can pick, maybe modify a little bit. But I'm talking about a house from scratch. The way we do in Africa, in Uganda, specifically, that's what I know. You see it, and you say, you know what? I want my house, the door to enter is going to be on the side. It's going to be wide, like this, maybe 3 meters. And over there, there'll be a window. And over here, there'll be a hallway. And over there, there'll be a small bathroom. And then I'll turn and go to the kitchen. Do you know that you create it before it's really created? So if you want things to happen, you're going to learn to create them the way a person creates a house before it's built. The hallway over there, and then we have this bathroom. This one is going to be a bigger bathroom, and that one is going to be on this side here. This is the children's bathroom, and then that will be a bigger bedroom, and this will be the guest bedroom, like that. So everything you want, learn to describe it the way the people who build houses describe their house. Do you know they describe it to the planners, the people who do the plans. You describe to the person, they measure it exactly, then the person who have to build it, they build it exactly. Magalarwal, are you there? That's what I'm talking about. That if we learn to do things that way, we're going to create what we want. You write what you want, and then they talk about writing it every day. You write it. We're going to get to the, if this continues, we'll get to writing the goal, like SMART goal, and how you describe it. So after you finish writing it, you read it every day. When you sleep, you dream it. They say, dream about that thing that you want. The more you focus like that, things are going to start happening. You'll be shocked. You'll be shocked because it happened. But the problem, we are not focused. We are not focused. We don't even have that peace of mind. It's like we have noise everywhere. Noise. There are people who have noise. Do you know, I heard about moms who said that they would go lock themselves in the bathroom because of the noise in the house. The kids are running, this one, the TV, whatever. That to have some peace, they have to go lock themselves in the bathroom. They don't need to use the bathroom, but they go there just to have some peace. So if you have that kind of noise, when are you going to have this kind of focus to create what you want? You don't even create it in the mind. You create in the mind. You need some time to focus, dream it, create it. Because that kind of mother, like so busy like that, by the time they go to bed, they are asleep. There's no time to think. Yet we need the time to be able to think, to do, to create. Okay, now let's see. Welcome, Moonlight. Who wants to chat a little bit? Do you want to say something? I'm about to get to the closing, and I'm going to close with. Remember today I said it's just broad. I'm just saying the things we need to be careful about. I don't think we are doing things right. I think we are missing something. I'm going to end with what we need to do. What we need to start doing daily. I'm struggling, but I'm doing. Not very consistently, but I'm doing. I know at least what I should be doing. So I'm going to share that. But meanwhile, let me first check on the chat. So far, those who are watching, and when you come later, please, those who watch it later, put a comment. Put a comment for me. What made a little sense of what I'm just rambling on. What made a sense? I talked about the value. I talked about entrepreneurship, the solve problem. I talked about being clear what we want. I talked about it's not the paper money, it's the experience that the money buys us. That's what we need. I'm about to talk about the success habit. I talked about other people's time, other people's money. You don't have to have money to create a business. You just have to have the idea and pitch it to the people who have the money, and they'll create it for you. Okay, they make it real. Anyone has a comment so far? before I mention Kalema Kiwewa, do you have a comment? Please put a comment of the things I rambled about. What is relevant to you? What do you say? That's my takeaway. I'm going to end with the what we need to do daily. I'm not talking about the regular success habits. Normally, those of you who are around me a lot, you know what I normally talk about. I think it's going to be a little bit different. So, what do anyone? Looky Cookie, are you still there? Moonlight, what did you take away so far from what I just said? What's your takeaway? I'm taking a break to listen to you because I didn't give you a chance. Normally when I'm live, I tend to interact, but in these I won't interact much until when we are setting goals. I'll ask you to set your goals. We will set them together. Okay, is anyone responding, or I'll just let me tell you the reason why I come live. I come live to interact. Because you can chat and I can respond. Otherwise, I would record a video. It's the same. I would just sit and record a video and upload it. So when I'm here, please interact. Type in the chat. Is there anything that sounded relevant, especially about writing the clear goal? Kalema, are you still here, or it's time? Oh, it's time for Fajr. Oh my goodness. Uganda, I think some people are praying now. You know, it's time. The time, I think, is not here anymore. I think he's not here anymore. So you can watch it later. Now, I'm going to talk about, you know, I told you where I learned these things, some of them, from a lady called, I have learned that we should describe our goal to, yes, Moonlight, thank you, to the detail, the way a person plans the house. And it has a name. You will see later when I come, it's called intention. That describing in detail. No. Actually, the intention is why, the why. This one is write your goal, apart from it being smart, which we're going to discuss. Make sure you describe very clearly what you want. And it's about the mind, the mind that creates what you want actually. It's the way God created us, I think, something you haven't discovered. Others have discovered it. Okay, thank you, Moonlight, for participating. Now, let's start to do some things to try to get to, because there is something I didn't mention, it's called the be, do, have. I don't think we have time for it. I think we'll do another time. Be, do, have will come next time. Let me just mention that we need a positive vibration. We need to be positive, okay? At all times. It doesn't matter what's going on. We have to try to be positive, okay? So the way to keep the vibration, I'm going to just mention, I think we'll come to this a little bit later if we really going to continue with this. Exercise. You need some kind of exercise, some walking, some sweating. I mean, the body. Because these things work with feelings. You have to be feeling good, feeling positive. So how do you maintain that positivity? One of them, of course, the diet matters, what you eat, but also the exercise. Then you have to have some play time, some fun time. Mariam, some fun time. What do? Do you dance? What do you do? Some fun time. To be happy with yourself. I don't know if you can go outside and play ball with your sisters. I don't know. Then they talk about volunteering. Volunteering, if you are in a community, there is some place, especially when people need help, like where they help people who are like struggling, maybe in the community. Figure maybe somewhere they serve lunch. I know we used to go, there is a shelter here. We used to go like every Friday just to participate. You take some food and then you participate in serving food, the people, the homeless people, like not really homeless like the people on the street, but the people who are displaced. Like maybe they lost a home or something. They would allow them to go stay there. I think the maximum was like 2 weeks. So they stay there, they plan. Maybe you lost a job, you stay there, and as you look for a new job or training, so that place, we used to go there, you help out, maybe wash dishes, or you help out, you volunteer, but consistently. You say maybe every day, which the day you name, I'll go for 1 hour and volunteer. I used to volunteer at my daughter's school, like the library. That was fun. The library, the library, if you're not really trained, it's not very easy. Putting the books, the number, like the way they're supposed to go, they have number like 16.33, whatever. You have to know how to put it back right so that you don't have a fan on, it's too much air. They have a way they go. Like people would put them wrong. They say that, oh, I was doing a good job. I say, wow. So I would deal with those, the ones that have the point. So you volunteer. I used to feel good. I go I think it was every Tuesday, I go to volunteer at the library. The other thing they say is random acts of kindness. Just randomly. You are walking on the street, you see something, you see a lady struggling, carrying things, they're heavy. You help her out. Hope they don't think you're stealing their stuff. If you're a young man and you're trying to help a lady, they say, this man is taking my stuff. No, that's a bad joke. You help where necessary, but randomly. Things that you didn't plan. You open people's doors. Have you seen people? It happened to me a few times. Like I will go to buy coffee or something, some snacks, and they say, oh, someone paid, or someone behind says, I'll pay for you. I'll pay for that. They pay. So you can do that too. Try it. Like someone behind you or someone ahead of you, you pay for something they're holding, especially if it's not a big thing. You didn't like, I'm not saying go pay, but some people do it. You pay all the groceries, like they say, I'll clear that for you. Those kind of things, because you're helping a person, and also the feeling you get is a very good thing. Because if you want to attract good things in your life, make sure you have a positive vibration. So as you keep doing those things, you feel positive. The last thing that you want to do, which is very, very important, is write down gratitude. Gratitude, be grateful. When I was saying this notification today, I said come with a notebook. That's the one thing. Mariam, get a notebook. Write it, use it like this. A gratitude journal is also going to help you keep the positive vibration. Now, next time I think we'll talk about the happy place too. I'm not here. Happy place we do have, because we don't have the time to describe all this. The way you're going to use the gratitude journal, by that I recorded a whole video a long time ago when I started on here. Every day, like right now for you, it's morning, some of you, go put a date and if you can come up with 5 things that you are grateful for in the morning, that would be great. In the present tense, I'm happy and grateful that this is like this. I'm happy and grateful I woke up, I'm healthy, I'm breathing, all that. I'm happy and grateful I have my family, my whatever, I don't know. But these things in the morning, this is me. The way I suggest that you do it, others may train it very differently. The things that you wake up that are fine today, right? But in the evening, because I was writing twice, because we want to keep the vibration going out, starting the day, and then also the vibration when you're going to sleep. A lot happens when we're sleeping, we create. So you want to sleep with a happy vibration, a good vibration, positive, okay? In the evening, if you can come with 5, you may not have 5, maybe 3 things that happen during the day, during this day, the day that just ended. Remember, in the morning, you wrote, like today is January 10th, right? Maybe I wrote, I'm grateful that I have this, I'm grateful, and I had 5 entries or even more, because in the morning, there's a lot to be grateful for. But then in the evening, it's the things that happen today. I find that to be the more important, the evening one, because it makes you focus on what happened today. And what happens, because you're going to write in the evening, you tend to go through the day thinking about, watching out for the good things you are going to write in the evening. As you are looking for the good things that are happening, you tend to keep a positive vibration. It's a trick. Try it. You're looking, you say, oh, I want to come up with 5 things I'm going to write in the evening. So you look around, you're more observant of the good things that are happening. When Oprah was teaching, sharing about this gratitude journal and how it changed her life, she said that even eating something that tastes good, it could come on the list in the evening. That tasted good. You write it. So it's about keeping the positive vibration. And as you are grateful, now we can bring in God and say, when you are grateful and thankful, more good things happen to you. And maybe you can add the habit of sharing, like giving. Whenever you make money, make sure you give out some. They say what you give comes back to you. Do you know that? When you sit down and try it. When you are missing something, you say, I wish I had that. I wish I had more money. Go give out some money. Whatever you're missing, give it. You are looking, or you say, I don't have any friends, try to be a friend. Whatever you are missing, give it and see what happens. It's going to come to you. Okay, I think I'm ending now. When you watch later, please put a comment for me. And also those who attended, do you think we should continue this or not? I think my vote is yes. I'll just come and speak the way I just did. But I'll introduce the topic and break it down and end. If there's someone in the chat, I'll chat with you. Even if there's no one in the chat, I'll still continue. Then those who come later, please always leave a comment for me. If it makes some sense, share it to someone. These are important things. They're not mine. I learned them while looking the books and you know the YouTube is a miracle too. You know, I keep saying the internet is a miracle because now people come and talk about themselves and what they do. So you listen and pick out something. Yeah. So thank God, we thankful that we have the internet and we can connect. And now I can talk like this and people in Malaysia are watching me, the ones like different countries. Isn't that great? Okay. So like I always end these, remember the description of this video below, there is a link that'll take you, I didn't even talk about it today, but a quiz that gets into those things that I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not, those issues that you have. Go find out yours. It's a free quiz. And then this stuff that I'm mentioning. What do you mean, let's continue? No, today I'm done with that one. I cannot make a YouTube video too long. I don't think. How long have we been here? It's almost an hour. No. Today, you mean let's continue, you mean another day? Yes. So tomorrow, I want to do this daily. Let's talk about the be, do, have. Be, the principle of be, do, have. Those of you who have seen me in my videos, you know, or have an idea what it's all. Because the way we live life, we say, if I make the money, I'll do this, and then I'll be happy. We say when I make the money, this will happen and that will happen. Yeah. Next time. Yeah. Next time. So, but the right way is to be first and do and then have. We'll see. I think next time I'm going to talk about the happy place and I'm going to talk about the be, do, have, and maybe another day. Will you vote? Which one do you want to come first? Be, do, have, happy place, or we do the goal, the intention? What do you think? Maybe we do the intention. You vote. If we do the intention, that means we're going to, each one of us is going to write a goal, a big goal for this year. You're going to go home with a goal, because we're going to discuss how to write it, and then you write your own goal. Do you prefer we do the goal or we do happy place first? Or we do the next one another time? You vote. I'm watching. I'm watching. What you vote for is what we'll do tomorrow. We first discuss the happy place, I think. Be, do, have is more important. And then we'll go to the goal the next time. I think that's my vote. Let me see what you say. We do happy place because it's very important. And the be, do, have. Okay. Happy place, be, do, have tomorrow. Then the next one, we'll see how we talk about goals, setting goals. Okay? Thank you all so much. By the way, something I want to, an idea, so many things come up. I want to, when I end my videos, I keep saying, take a step to a better you, take a step to a better you. I want to come up with an idea. What do you think of us having like what I wear? I could have here with a long sleeved shirt, maybe with take a step to a better you here. What do you think? Would you want to wear them? Moonlight. Would you wear? Kalema, would you wear those? Because I would make them and they would be appearing wherever you are. We'll make sure they appear in all countries because I have many countries here. Is that a good idea? I'm thinking about doing that. My channel qualified a long time ago. It will have like t-shirts or hoodies or whatever, and we say we are taking a step to make our lives better. So like I always end them, I say, take very good care of yourself, take very good care of your families, take very good care of your health. Today, please, exercise every day, even if you walk if you have to go. The other day I was saying to someone, go around the house if you don't want to go outside. He said, they call Momo says, no. Okay, go up and down, up and down, and up and down. Count 20 times. And carry, if you don't have weights, carry a jerry can, the water. Carry something and walk like this. That's one. Play. If you have children, a man, a woman, whatever, play. Find a way to play. Run around, play. Find a game to play. Find a way to volunteer. Find a way. Random acts of kindness. Pay for someone behind you or ahead of you. Something small, doesn't matter. They're buying a cup of tea or whatever. Pay for it. And then, of course, on top of giving others on the streets, gratitude journal is the most important. Find a notebook, write in the morning, write in the evening. A dedicated notebook. For those of you who pray, I say put it in a place where you pray. Make sure you jot down that one. I don't know how many books I've filled. When I go back and look at, oh my goodness, at that time I was grateful for that and that, I laugh because they happened a long time ago. And I say, oh, at that time when that happened, it was so special. So please do that, but it keeps the positive vibration. And from the positive vibration, that's when I attract good things. Take a step to a better you. Add a comment for me on the video. When I say add a comment for me, I don't mean in the chat. I mean on the video. I don't know if I allow you to leave chat comments right now. Maybe not. It's not a video yet. It's still alive. I'm going to close it. Okay? Thank you for so much. Share it. Share with others. Continue tomorrow. Come around the same time. Let's continue this. Okay? Bye-bye.